them Buck dogs, them Hollingsworth dogs, all going back to Carver's Black Widow and Jim Williams. You see, Bulldoggers, all these dogs are relatives. Yeah, relatives of a family. There are no secrets when the dogs talk. In the history of breeding these dogs, some breeders bred back into the family, and some breeders bred outside the family. Look at Undertaker's grand champion Red Buck, a son of grand champion STP's Buck, bred to Eli, bred female. Yeah. Down from Carver's Stompanato. Look at Stompanado's pedigree. Eli with a little bit of that Clouds and Zeke at the bottom. I think Ernest Hollingsworth figured it out. He was breeding old family reds. Yeah. But all his dogs that came out of his breedings were not red-nosed dogs. There was some black noses in there too. Which, as the story goes, he culled them out. But they were in there, and they're still in there to this day. Why do some lines work better than other lines? Sometimes it's common ancestry. Example, Bolio and Tombstone. Old family red through Carver's Black Widow. What about Red Boy and Jocko, Stratch? Red Boy and Jocko? Both of these two dogs are down from the infield. Old family reds. Yeah. And to note, Jocko's top is going back into the Carver's Black Widow through the Tudor champions. This show and my last show made Stratch reminisce. See, there are no secrets when the dogs talk. You don't have to say anything because the dogs, the performance, and the pedigree spoke. Yeah, loud and clear. Some people might be asking out here, if you're breeding Buckus and Ms. Leakey dogs, what are you breeding? Predominantly old family dogs. It's going to be in your pedigree. It's something else I wanted to show you guys. That's the Bob Finley's champion Bo, registered married. You see, Bo is going back into heavily dime, but it got a little bit of trice in it. Dime is going back to Kobe's Primo and Kobe's Galti. In history, two breedings stand out to stretch. They produced 3 or more champions. First one I'm going to talk about is the Bow and Honey Bunch breeding that produced Champion Charlie, Champion Jeep, Champion Holly, and Champion Missy. All phenomenal dogs and all good producers. The second breeding was Tombstone Red Baby that produced Champion Tonka, Champion Crash, Crumbs Cremator, 2-time winner, and Champion Snubby. Stretch went to reminiscing when he saw this pedigree right here. That Square B is Billy Ray's pedigree, 4th generation. He was my first Jeep bred dog. He was Jeep, inbred on the top, inbred Red Boy Snooty on the bottom. Truly a phenomenal dog. I remember calling Mr. Joe Chan back in the early 90s. Yeah. Stretch used to call Joe Chan. I have to admit, I did. I was a little worrisome too. Yes, I was. Because I kept on calling and calling. Talking about Jeep. And Mr. Chan would talk to me too. Rest in peace, Mr. Chan. This was a bulldog off of Locklear's Dunn, bred to Gatlin's Eve. Yep, Johnson's Red Buck. Here's his pedigree. Inbred buck on the top. Mims, Floyd, and Eli on the bottom. Yep, that was a combination. Now I've seen in the history, right, that some people use 2-way crosses, use 3-way crosses, use 4-way crosses. I've even had seen use 5-way crosses. But in my humble opinion, the 2, 3, and 4, you get some bulldogs. You get some bulldogs. Yeah. Depends on the combination you got too. Yeah. Combination plays a very important part to creating these great dogs. Yeah. It really does. A lot of people try to, what you would say, discourage you. But there ain't no discouragement when the dogs talk. See, people can tell you anything. The dogs tell you everything. Yep, they tell you everything you need to know. Stay tuned, Bulldoggers. Hit that like and subscribe button. More content coming from Big Stretch TVG.